Hello and welcome back to another video tutorial. Today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can view the different student information reports and a breakdown on what those are. So we're going to go to reports and we're going to click on student information at the top of reports. And this brings us to this page right here. And although it can look daunting, these are all very easy and self-explanatory actually. So we're going to start with the first one, which is the student report. So you'll notice at the top it says select criteria and you need to hit search every time. And as well, if there's a star next to it, then it's required information. So we're going to start off by selecting the criteria for Class 1, Section A. I'm going to leave that blank and click Search. And this brings us the list of students in Class 1, Section A. I can see their admission number, their student name, the father name, their date of birth, all of those information. So that's just a nice, easy student report. Next, I can see the class and section report, which is basically just saying that in Class 1, Section A, there are 8 students, and in Class 2, Section A, there's 1 student. And I can also see there's 20 students in Class 3B, and so on and so forth. And if I click View, I can see all of the students in this given class. So that's just a nice overview of the class and section report. Next, we have the Guardian report, which is also very easy. If you want to view the guardian of a specific student, you can come over here. So we're going to select Class 1, Section A. And then once we hit search, we can see the guardian name for each student. So I can see the name, the relation, and the phone number as well if I want to contact them for each specific student. So that's the guardian report. And we can also see their father and mother's contact details afterwards, not just the guardian. So that's a guardian report. Next is the student history report. So I'm just going to go back and select Class 1, Section A again. Oh, sorry, this one is the admission year. So I'll select this year, and I can see the list of students in Class 1. And I can also see the admission date and the class start and end. So next is the student login credential report, which is probably the most important. So again, I'm going to select Class 1, Section A, click on Search. And for example, for Mr. William Smith, I can see his username, his password, his parent username, and his parent password. So this is probably the most important report that you can get if people are forgetting their passwords, the student login credential report. Next is the class subject report. And so I'm just going to select Class 1, Section A again, click on Search. And now I can see, for example, for maths for Class 1, Section A, it's taught by Mr. Human. And I can see the time and the day that he teaches, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, every single day. I can see geography as well as on a Monday. You can see biology is on a Tuesday by Mr. Human. English is 2 separate teachers on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday, and so on and so forth. So that's just the class subject report. The class subject report. Next, I'm going to go to the admission report. So now I just need to select the time period. So you can see you can select this week, last week, this month. So I'm going to select all of the admissions for this year. And then I'm going to just click on search, and this will bring me a list of all of the students who've been admitted during this year. And at the bottom here, it also says total admission in this duration. Between this time period, we've had 10 admissions. So that's basically what this report is saying. That's the admission report. Next is the sibling report. So I'm going to select Class 1, Section A, click on search. And unfortunately, I do not have any siblings in this class. I don't have any siblings in this school, actually. But if I did, then they would appear here. Next is the student profile report. So you can't search by the admission date, but I'm rather going to search by Class 1, Section A, because we've been doing that this whole time. And I can actually see all of my students here, and I can see their phone numbers. I can see their contact email addresses, their blood group, the student height, weight, their admission date, all of the very important information on their student profile. Next is the homework evaluation report. So for this one, we need to select class, then we need to select the section and the subject group in this case, and the subject. So I'm going to search for maths, click on search, and I can see that there have been 4 maths homework that's been uploaded with the date. You can see the submission dates and how many were marked complete. So only 1 out of 7 here, so the completion rate was 12.5%. Next is the student gender ratio report, and this one is also pretty self-explanatory. Just takes all the boys from all the different classes and it totals them up. So I can see I've got 27 total boys. It does the same for girls, so we've got 10 total girls. Then it does it for all students, 37 total students, and it gives you a ratio of boys to girls. So 1 is to 0.37. That is the boy to girl ratio in the school. And we can also check the student-teacher ratio report, which is very similar. So I can see total students, there are 37 students. Total assigned teachers, there are 8, which makes our student-teacher ratio 1 is to 0.22. So that's basically all of the student information reports and how they work. So very, very easy and very self-explanatory how to view the student information reports using the EduSam software.